Hey guys, Jan here in the Northview model shop, and we're going to go on a requested shop tour. Let's enter the shop. Yes, no guys, we're not at we're in the original Northview model shop. You can see there's still some remnants of the old set. The bench and the whatnot. Now this is the room we're in. You actually have to walk in, close the door. Look. Nothing like an old calendar in a shop to make it correct. Some old test spoons, the old lighting we didn't take with us. This used to be the old stash closet and tool closet. This wall was completely coated. I don't know if you can still see it. Yeah, there's still some hangers from the old planes we hung up. Yes, guys, this is where it all started and began. You see there, the computer used to be in the corner there. We did all our video editing. Some shelves. We got some stuff still here we should have picked up with us. But this has become the Girl Guide headquarters. All the supplies for Girl Guides is now in here. Let's move to the new shop. Now guys, this is long overdue. We moved almost 2 years ago. And just finally getting the room all cleaned up the way we like it. Here we are. The Northview model shop. 2 years in the works. Alright guys, we moved into this room because we were able to acquire this light bar quite a while ago. Now it's kind of on its last legs. It's an 8-footer, and the ballast is the T12 ballast is starting to go. So we need 2 of those, and they're about $100 a piece. So we're looking at new light bars, banks going the other direction, cheaper and more efficient. So anyway, guys, we've recently just got it all put back together. As you see, this here is the modeling bench. This is where all the magic happens, and this is the view you guys usually have. Usually we stand about here and we film our videos, and we film the very popular now Sunday Night Gossip. Guys, thanks for tuning into that. But anyway, we've moved some things around and got everything all situated the way we like her. So we will start over here. Now, we got these benches or these cabinets here a while back, and they serve the purpose quite well. We've got all of our modeling magazines, reference material, some old builds that we have taken out of the cabinet upstairs and put here. Some of them did not survive some traveling to model shows for display, like the poor A10. Took a bit of a smack, but all good. You see here we got some cranky cards, some autographed cranky cards. Obviously there's 3 that I've saved special for the kids for later in life. Our good friend Scotty G with Scale Model Addict. And we've got some awards from the Truro Bible Hill Model Show that the kids are taking part in. Very proud of those. Also very proud of these. When we hang these up, these are all the awards the kids and the wife have won for various models. Now we've labeled them all obviously on the back. So those are all there. Now guys, obviously that right there is the big Best in Show trophy for the Berwick Gallaudet Scale Model Show. It's the one we host. And there is the second place. All good. See, look at some winners here. Look, Ian Chandler, Robert Lapine, and Clyde Gates, all amazing model builders, and they've all had their chance hoisting that trophy year after year. So, all fine and dandy. Now we move over to here, guys. This is what I like here. This is kind of the work in progress shelf. I try to keep the builds that are in progress kind of thrown in here and put up and away, so when we're filming stuff, they go away. And this looking, I acquired this a while ago. Well, you can essentially, as you've got a build going, you got small assemblies, you can just throw them in there, and don't worry about them getting dinged up or smacked. And there's our to-do list. I haven't even started writing on that yet. But anyway, that's kind of neat. We like how that's been treating us. It's pretty good. Let's move over to this wall. Now, guys, you won't believe it or not, but the sweep we use is a piece of 50-cent Bristol board. It works really, really well. A friend of ours led this onto this idea, and I thought he was crazy. My wife said, you know, you really need to do this. And then somebody else said, oh yeah, just use Bristol board here. You sure? And well, the wife was right. So anyway, that's really, guys, I'm not lying. That's what we use. Just the right lighting, the right filming. You never know the difference. Here is a corkboard we've been trying to utilize, putting up ideas, video ideas, and then mostly just business cards, and then some of the kids' artwork makes its way there. There is probably my most prized possession, is a painting that my the family member commissioned and had done of our beloved poodle who passed away a few years ago. Had her for a long time, and If you guys do remember back to the day, we used to end every video with a snapshot of this, and on the bottom read Poodle House Productions. That's what we called ourselves for a while, was Poodle House Productions. So anyway, not a day goes by we don't think of her. And then we've recently moved some of our larger plaques, that one, and then this one here. I need to get a cabinet upstairs that displays with the models. It's big enough to house these, so I'm very proud of them. I'd like to have them on display. But they look pretty good down here. Alright guys, moving on. Like I said, we did some remodeling recently. And all of our cranky cards are in their little holders. And they were in a binder, just no one could look at them. So we moved them over here. And really like them. It's just... you know, inspiration's a two-way street, and having these up there really helps. See some really great models, some really great model builders, and our mentor, Dr. Cranky, watching over us all the time. And there's the old Mustang poster that everyone was so happy to see when we had it over on the far shelf, but with the 3-year-old running around, he ripped it up pretty bad, so we put it away, and now I realize, hey, it might fit right there, and it's pretty good there. Guys, we did a little renovation to the shelf. You guys remember this shelf from the original Northview model shop. Had all of our paints on it back in the day when all the paint fit on one shelf. Recently went through, drilled some holes, got a lot of the tools out of this little bin and out of this taller bin, and got them up and out of the, or up and in sight. Guys, same way, on my toolbox at work, I have all my tools laid out in a very specific pattern, large, small, small to large. And when you're working on something and you get jammed up and you get stumped, sometimes inspiration will hit you, and at work you'll see a tool and realize that will do it, and you can bang, job's complete. Same thing we're running into, I find with modeling, is tools are in front of you and you find you can work with them, but if they're hidden away and you won't even realize it. You see, we got all of our hobby knives with protection. Guys, always use protection if bad things happen. And our paint racks, which we thought were overkill, have now become inadequate. So we need to extend them. Thinking of just taking the same idea we have, extending it down to this side, and extending it to the window should, knock on wood, hopefully, with proper math, should be adequate to hold our paints. Same thing, guys. I'd like to have the paints up and visible. It really helps with inspiration and kind of getting through the jams. A little pull string draw light there. Of course, we put some of our stickers up there. Some Dr. Cranky stuff, Ammo Mig, and of course, scale model kit reviews. Really like the stickers. That's where we're kind of displaying some of this stuff. There's the old Army helmet, the Full Metal Jacket, little spoof helmet we wear sometimes in the videos, and it looks kind of cool there. Here's kind of our trademark deal, guys, as you most likely all know. Try to get backed up here enough to see. All of our box arts, we pull them off and we throw them up on the wall for past history, and just it looks like a really cool background. Our goal is someday completely fill the room and maybe the ceiling. But anyway, a lot of memories there, a lot of cool builds, and many more to come. And speaking of many more to come, I don't know if the lighting will permit, but let's take a little adventure to the stash closet. Yes, here's our stash. And as I get it closer, we're probably gonna lose some light, but you know, it's not a extensive stash, but more kits than I think we'll ever be able to build. But at any moment, there's something there to grab and have fun. Now, guys, all of the extras that we have right now are being stored over here until we can get more adequate painting. And there's one shelf. There's another whole shelf. We need to get this stuff up where we can see it, so we can use it over here. I don't like it have it hidden, but we need to kind of keep things neat and tidy a little bit. And here's the shelf of projects that have died. Yes, the 56 Chevy Del Rey has been in the works for, I think, 2 years now, and we've gone as far as putting it away. I think that box right there, that UVix box by Honeywell, I'm pretty sure that holds NASCAR Gary's Mustang we were going to borrow for a weekend. That was 2.5 years ago. And then there's an empty shelf close on it, so that's interesting. And then, of course, we get into the stash, the closet for some tools. There's a little bin we keep all of our extra airbrush pieces and parts. Our paper shear we use for doing some styrene work and some other craft stuff. Extra paper towels, camera bag, cloth, some stands, Dremel, of course, a little space heater. That becomes valuable in the colder months. Respirators, which are in a great spot because you should use them every day, so that's why you put them away so you can never find them. And then it's just big bins to hold miscellaneous parts and tools and just bulk items, right? Oddly used stuff. So. Anywho, in a little stool. And right now we're keeping the little air compressor over here because we're doing some fine air brushing. But we've got a spray booth. We'll do a video on that some other time because this video is probably getting over 10 minutes now. So we'll cut this one short. Anyway, guys, that right there was a quick little tour of the neat and tidy Northview model shop. And hopefully we'll be able to keep it this way for at least a little while. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed the shop tour. Adios.